what's up? This is Barry of Anglesey with yet another spear video. Today I want to talk about how to find good spots in a line in a static field battle, and how to get into those spots, and how to make sure you have enough room once you're in those spots. Okay, so first of all, what constitutes a good spot? Generally speaking, it's better to split your spears apart rather than bunch them together, because you get better angles of attack on the spearmen across from you. Don't overcrowd the line. I've got a short clip of a video here where you can see what is pretty typical spacing for people on a line. It's going to vary depending on what you're comfortable with, but as you can see right here, these guys look pretty well spaced apart. Just make sure you're not overcrowding. More is not always better, because you end up getting into each other's ways.
So here's what we're doing. So basically what we have here is a shield wall, some sort of typical shield wall you'll see in a peasant battle. Across from them, there might be spears, there might be other things going on. And somebody in the back may want to say, we want to bring our spears up to the front. So usually they'll say, spears to the front. The problem is that none of these people have any idea what's going on behind them, because they don't have eyes in the back of their head. And they're afraid that if they give up their spots, if they all turn around, that these spears are going to come up and kill them. Okay, so when you're a spearman in the back, sometimes you're frustrated because you're thinking, I want to get a spot in this line and no one is giving up the spot. So what you do, let me go to the back now. So I'm on their team. You just basically take your spear and you put it between the heads of the people you want to go in between. Give a little tap on either side, say, spear coming through, let me have your spot. And they will more than likely give up the spot. Okay, because they don't want to be up here. So that's that. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about is you moved up into the front line. Okay, that's what I see. Spear coming up, spear coming up. Okay, so they give a little bit of space here. Sometimes what a lot of shieldmen want to do, maybe they are trying to help, maybe they have someone else they work with, but they're trying to protect you from other spears. So they get all up in your face, and you can't get any room to work. Okay, so what you do in order to take care of this is just real politely say, hey, give me a little bit of room, give me a little bit of room. And if they don't give you the room, keep it proud of you guys. Just do a little bit of body language, give a little shove, and use your hip. And then that gives you enough room. And the one phrase I use a lot of times is I'll say, hey, I'm left-handed, and they give you room. If you're right-handed, just say, hey, I'm left-handed. They don't know what that means. Look at it. So that's it. Thank you, guys.
When should the spears move to the front, or when should you have more spears in the front line? There's a bit of an art to that. There's no real hard, fast rule. You basically have to rely on the experience of those you're working with, or if you're the most experienced person out there, you use your best judgment. But the one hard and fast rule that I have when it comes to getting spears in the front line is, as I say, once the bodies hit the floor, that's when the spears need to come to the front. Meaning that once people start dropping and getting into their fetal position on the ground in front of you, there's no more risk of the other shields charging you. So that's when your shields need to get out of the way and let the spears come up to the front. You can't expect the shields to just do it on their own, because they don't know what's behind them or what they're giving up. So it's the job of the spears to come up from behind them and let them know that the spears are going to come up and take their spots.